All right, we're going to be speed running, merging the swim component into this brand new 5.6 fresh project. First thing we want to do before we migrate is open the new project settings, go to collision, add the two new object channels. One's going to be water, set it to overlap. The next one is going to be negation, set that to overlap as well. And now we also want to enable the water plugin if it's not already enabled. If you'd like, you could also enable this other water stuff. It's not required though. There's some pretty cool things in them though, so I do recommend using them. While that's restarting, we will migrate. Now I could close that. All right, that works. Now we want to get our character. Want to add the swim component. I like to rename it swim component. And the swim interface. Then the easy way to copy over the events is just copy and paste them from the character. So we did this stuff, added the swim component, added the interface. We need to add this event, Control C, Control V, and then we need to add this, Control C and Control V. Compile and save that. Now this over here, I suggest you read it. It goes over the animation blueprint. We'll get into that next. Then we need to add this movement input to the movement input. X, Y. All right. And we could add these optional controls too if you'd like. Not going to do that right now. After that, we're going to go into our animation blueprint, our anim graph. All we're going to do, don't need that much space, is add a linked animation graph right here. Click that, go to details, and adaptive swimming. Plug that in there, plug that in there. And let's add a swim forward, climb out. We don't need an idle. I'll leave it blank for this example. And then enable procedural animation. We definitely want that. Unless we are not using a humanoid character, then you might not want that. And waiting, I'm going to enable that too. Then we're going to go to our swim component blueprints, swim component core blueprints volumes, and add in a smart water volume. Let's make it bigger so we can actually test it. And then we're using the swimming movement mode, so we need to add a physics volume. Put that right on top of there, make sure it's actually in it. Click refresh. It doesn't look like it's. If it is not refreshing, it's because you have something else overlapping it. You could try moving around and it'll stick once it's not overlapping whatever else it's overlapping. It probably had some other volume, but Now we got our physics volume attached to our smart water blueprint. Where is our, there it is. Now we got swimming. So as you can see, setup's really easy, it's really quick. And you can go through the swim component and tweak the settings, add controls you'd like. But this is the result from the super quick basic integration. You could have any pond swimming in really seconds.